Coworker handed me an envelope with $500 cash and said, "I need you to pretend to be my husband for one weekend." I was holding a stapler at the time. I put it down very carefully. Her name was Priya. We'd worked adjacent desks for 2 years, the kind of coworkers who share a nod in the kitchen, but never actually eat lunch together. She was sharp, composed, the type who sent emails with bullet points and no pleasantries. So when she sat across from me that Thursday afternoon with dark circles under her eyes and cash in an envelope, I listened. Her family was flying in from Bangalore, her mother, 2 aunts, and her older brother. They believed she was married, had believed it for almost 3 years. Ever since Priya, exhausted by the pressure and the endless matchmaking calls, told a small lie that slowly became a large one. She'd invented a husband named Daniel, an engineer, quiet type, bad with phones, which explained why he never called. She had shown them photos. She didn't explain where she'd gotten them. "I need someone who looks like they could be married to me," she said. "Someone calm, someone who won't crack." I looked around to confirm she was talking to me. She was. The weekend started Friday evening. Her family arrived carrying bags of food they didn't trust her to have, which told me everything I needed to know about the dynamic. Her mother hugged Priya for a long time and then looked at me with an expression that was equal parts warmth and measurement. Priya had coached me during 2 lunch breaks and 1 phone call that lasted until midnight. She'd given me a history. We met through a mutual friend. I proposed at a restaurant, nothing flashy because she hates flashy. I burn toast. I leave cabinet doors open. Small details that make a lie feel lived in. The first night was the hardest. Her brother Kieran sat across from me at dinner asking questions with the precision of someone who had prepared them in advance. Where exactly did we honeymoon? What does Priya order when she can't decide? What's the one thing she does that genuinely irritates you? I answered the last one without thinking. She finishes my sentences, I said. And she's usually right, which makes it worse. Priya's mother laughed. Kieran leaned back slightly. Priya looked at her plate, but I caught the corner of her mouth. By Saturday afternoon, something had shifted. Her mother was teaching me how to make a specific lentil dish and explaining, with great seriousness, that Priya had always been too stubborn to learn it properly. Priya sat on the counter watching us and translating occasionally. Her aunts were loudly debating something in the living room. The apartment felt full in a way that I could tell it usually didn't. That evening after dinner, I was washing dishes when Priya appeared beside me and picked up a towel to dry without being asked. We worked in silence for a while. "You didn't have to say that," she said quietly. "About the sentences. It's true though," I said. "You do it in meetings." She didn't respond to that, but she also didn't leave. Sunday came with a weight I hadn't expected. Watching her family pack, watching her mother hold her face in both hands and say something soft in Canada that made Priya close her eyes. I felt like I was witnessing something I wasn't supposed to see. After they left, we sat in the silence they'd emptied out of the apartment. "You were good," she said finally. "Thank you. I should give you the rest of the money." "You already paid me," I said. She nodded slowly. We sat there a while longer. Eventually, she said she was tired, and I said I understood, and I left. Monday, we were back at adjacent desks. She sent me an email with bullet points. No